and I would call on Martin Hyde, please, to come speak to that item.
That just proves, I guess, change for change's sake, not a good idea. It was a great idea, Commissioner Shaw. 27 minutes of the Martin Hyde show. I'd appreciate it.
Hello. You know that.
We'd all enjoy that.
Here's Martin Hyde from Sarasota.
Anyway, notwithstanding that, this item is way overdue in coming, and fairly predictably for this administration doesn't tell the whole story. The item shows the cost of pay increases for the next 3 years for the Sarasota Police Department at around $1.7 million in cost over that time. What isn't shown is the impact to this year's budget to pay for the 2 years of increases that should have all been paid already. And the city gave in that time, by way of example, an approximately $19,000 annual increase to our city manager, taking him to over $220,000 a year, plus benefits worth another $50,000 a year.
Oh, hell no!
The increase in base pay for an SPD officer starting salary at around $42,000 in 2017 will go up by around $1,300 because the increases are not compounded for the years they were out of contract. To reiterate, the city staff, office staff, have had 3 years at 3% increases, which is 9.3%, and the SPD base pay is just now rising by 3%. They're getting lump sums of $1,500 and $3,000 respectively per year, depending on time of service in lieu of increases that city desk staff have already had. The administrative staff, though, have seen their base pay increase by 3 times as much as SPD over that time, so it's not equitable. To the second point, which is dishonest budgeting, you haven't put yet in the budget the close to $1.7 million that the back pay owed, this year's increase, and pension adjustments require per the table I just showed that I requested last week from the city staff. The city knew it was going to have to pay SPD, yet they passed a budget to you without any provision for it, knowing full well they would have to require you to draw down on reserves instead of what you should have done, which is to balance your budget. Between this and the $1 million plus you have to allocate for Bobby Jones losses, you're close to $3 million out of reserves when the budget was already 24% higher than in 2017. Spending money meant for a rainy day, when by any metric the economy is in great shape locally, should be of grave concern to you all, as if you can't make ends meet when things are good, what on earth are you going to do if things take a turn for the worse? Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioners, do I have a motion on item 4A6?